Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Everwind. So we're still sitting on this tropical island, but we are going to be leaving soon. The plan is that we're going to go this way because there's more tropical islands in that direction, and I want to see if they have equally as good stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to do flybys, because let's face it, there is a lot of islands in the water, and of course up there, so we really can't afford to stop everywhere. So we kind of need to see a reason to land, if you know what I mean. And you know what I was thinking? In some cases, I might want to just jump out into the water because I can just teleport back. That way we don't have to worry about landing. All right, before we go, two things. One, I have expanded a bit here. I have another engine. So we should be capable now of going at 10 blocks per second. The thing is, I am now looking at our, where is it here? Our energy generator. Now, I'm looking at that and it's telling me that my energy generator basically produces 20 energy. But it seems I now need 22. So I'm guessing that I'm going to have to turn both of these on if I want to get up to 10. Now, if you look over here, and we look at the speed upgrade, it's basically telling me that I can move at a maximum of 10 blocks per second. And if I do this upgrade, I'm going to be able to go 5 more. That doesn't mean that I'm immediately going to be going 5 more. It means that I could throw 2 more of these in to get to 15. If I put the 2 in right now, I'm still not going to go any faster than 10. So, in other words, we're raising the potential. The same thing with the flying. See, this tells me that I can go as high as 262 blocks, and if I do this upgrade, I can go an extra 250. That's not saying that this is going to get me that high. I might have to make another one to get to 262, but that is the potential. So we're raising the potential. Now, there is one other thing I want to do before I leave, because one of my viewers told me something, and yes, I completely missed it. So we're going back over to this idol over here, because yes, I missed something that I've been saying a couple of times. X marks the spot. Right, there's X's back here. So let's see. Okay. And there's a chest. And that chest is completely empty. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take another chest. All right, boom. Okay, it was a chest. It was empty, but yes, you got to keep your eye open for that X marks the spot, even if it's not a flag. So that's good to know. Okay, so put that there. By the way, I have repaired this two-hander, so I'm probably going to be using that for a while. I don't even know why I'm carrying these other ones. I mean, this one I can understand. This one probably should drop it at the first opportunity. As a matter of fact, I could probably just kind of throw it in the water here. All right, so this is how you drop things, by the way. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to get anywhere near it. All right, so I do want to experiment with my theory. So I'm just going to start one of them. It's not powering the other engine. You notice it's kind of trying. So if I start this one, yeah, that's it. So in other words, one of these can only power 3. I'm going to need another one if I want more. Okay, that's fine. Time to go. Okay, and we're going up. So when I start motoring, should I hit that one first? All right, so let's just take that down to 0 and let's turn. Nice wide turn. Okay, you can see we do have a lot of these tropical islands around. All right. Well, I mean, this one is easily the closest, so let's do a drive-by. Or a flyby, I should say. It's just that I don't want to hit anything. Okay, now we're going straight. Yes, we are going at 10 blocks per second. So if I build 2 more of these, it wouldn't do anything unless I upgraded. All right, so let's see here. I mean, I think that's a good height. I don't want to hit any of the trees. I'm looking for any kind of structure or maybe even ores from this height. Is there something over there? No, I don't see anything. Okay. Maybe a little higher. Okay, stop right there. Okay, even it out. I don't see anything. All right, I don't see any reason to stop there. Oh, hold on a moment, hold on a moment. All right, why don't we just stop for a moment in midair? And let's do some real reconnaissance here, because I do have a couple of different directions I could be going in. So we might as well just pull out the... Fire, what was that? Oh, it's also mixing in, putting out the fire with using the spyglass. Alright, so this one over here has my interest. Okay, so there is a tower over there. Alright, how about you? I don't see anything over there. Alright, what about this one that's nearby? I mean, it could easily be something on the other side, but I do have to pick a direction to go in now, don't I? Alright, I don't see anything there. What about this little island right here? Yeah, not very interesting. Oh, but that's interesting. It's one of them water wrecks. It might have stuff, it might not. What is that? Oh, that's the island we were just at. Is that the one we... Yeah, explored. Okay, so that's the one we were just at. And then we have the forest ones. I think that since we can actually see something over here, this should be the one that we go to first. Alright, so load it up. I mean, there might be something on this one, but I mean, I can't see anything. I can see a tower over here. Now, the thing I would most like to find would be a merchant. So I could start turning some of the stuff I'm holding specifically for selling. There's an interesting island. We should probably look at those too. All right, let's see. Stop. I mean, in this case, I could probably go down. Because if I leave it up, I do have to leave the engine going. I see at least 3 skeletons. Okay, and boom. It bounced. And... boom. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's no sense in wasting this. Yeah, 19. I'm probably going to need more than that. Hold on a minute. Okay, 42 is good. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much around the same, so that's good. All right, by the way, let me drop some of the things that I picked up. The clams, the chest, sandstone. All right. Well, I mean, if he's just going to stand there. Missed. Missed again. What am I doing? Okay, he's hiding behind a tree. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Come on. Okay, I don't want to get jumped by all 3 at the same time, though. Okay. Okay, I wasn't there. He did a power attack to a place that I wasn't. Ooh, that was a good crit. Ooh, and then he's dead. Okay, I got some gold from that. Okay. Okay, I'm looking to see if I can get any pearls because I'm thinking that pearls are pretty good. Okay, so there is one there. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to stay out of range. Okay, I think one of them got a good hit in on me. I didn't see it. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, he's dead. And you're a trainee. Well, you didn't learn well in class, did you? All right, and neither did I because I took a serious hit. So let's have a fried egg. And then we'll have another fried egg. All right, we'll see if we need any more. Okay, I'm hoping to be good stuff here. By the way, I do have the copper axe, of course. So going through stuff should be quicker. And I do see a chest. Okay, I already have that. Oh, repair kits, very nice. Yep. What is this? Headscarf. Okay, so these guys that I can't make. Unreadable scrolls. Okay, so that's something new. Okay, and money, and I need a lot of copper nails. Okay, so are we done? Here, at least. We do have a tower. I don't see anything else for me to break up. All right, let's go up the tower. Switching back, grab the coconut. I did some research on the alchemy, but the information that I had was old. It was a video from the developer, and it was from like 8 months ago, but it's different. So I have no idea how it is that I actually find out what alchemical effects they are. See, the way it is, you're supposed to put 3 things with the same effect, but the thing is that you don't know what the effects are, and consuming it doesn't show you. You know, those things that you can actually consume, that is. So, a little bit confused about what to do regarding that. If anyone has any insight, let me know. Hello? Anybody up here? Okay, I'm hearing... Oh! You another trainee? Okay, and I got some more arrows. That's good. Alright, so let's get through this. Oh, I got some tin there. Nice. That's going to mean another bronze. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's see. Hello? Anybody up here? Okay, was it just him? Okay, apparently not. Are you another trainee? Yes, you are a trainee. Okay, that was very unfortunate for you. Okay, so... Yeah, I wanted more nails. I need the nails. Okay, so what... Oh, this is locked. Okay, hold on a moment. Alright, I do have lockpicks, so let's see about using them. Okay, so the way this works is you can fail with a lockpick. If you have a novice key, it's always going to work. So, hit E. And I succeeded. Okay, very good. That figures. Yeah, that figures. Alright, well, I mean, here's the thing. Once I can make these, it'll be a lot easier. Alright, we might as well just get these guys out of the way. Hold on a minute. Okay, dust wrap, and then that's another one. All right, and then we'll put the bow back. Now here's the question: did I get? No, I'm guessing I would have to get these from the smithy or the workbench, the ones that I just got. Chances are, though, I probably can't. I can't do them. I think we got everything that we can from this place, so let's go. Oh, you know what? While we are here, why don't we just take advantage of the situation? Okay, there's a tower over there. Whoa! What is that? Okay, it's really far away. But you know, that looks like it's worth the trip. I mean, we could stop here first. Okay, what is over here? Is there anything there? Unexplored island. Yeah, that... Okay, we could stop there, I suppose. All right, so here there's a little tower, but is that like a fortress or something? Whatever it is, it has my interest. So, teleport. Okay, did I get... Let me just put stuff away. And put stuff away. Okay, we can... Actually, that wouldn't go there. Let me just check for a second. Is this the smithy? There's a smithy. Alright, that one right there. Yeah, we have to do the upgrade skill thing for that. The same thing with this. Yeah, I need iron and I need to find rats. Rats that have tails. Okay, well, you know what? Time for us to go. Did I turn the... Oh, I didn't. I did turn the engines on. Okay, 42 and 38. I mean, I don't necessarily have to go up too high, do I? Alright, I see the targets right over there. Okay. And move forward and turn. Oh, you know what it is? I'm stuck in momentum. Okay, now we can start turning. Alright, so those are going to be my targets. I'll keep my eye on whatever else is around as we move. I probably will stand on the deck and do some looking with the spyglass. But I mean, it is a long trip. Hopefully it'll be daylight by the time we get there. Alright, we're approaching the first island. This is the one with the tower. And beyond it, yeah, that looks like a fortress. I wonder how many skeletons are there. Oh, we have wildlife. What is that? I guess that's sand? Okay, so... Nope. Oh, what is that? That might be copper. Alright, so I might be able to get some copper out of this place. Yeah, momentum is a little bit annoying in this game. But then again, momentum is just a thing, isn't it? Alright, can I go down further? Nope, I'll just teleport back. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Of course, we're going to turn these guys off. We do have a lot of wood, but there's no sense in wasting it, right? Okay, that looks interesting. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah, but I mean, I need the meat, I need the fur, and here's something else I could really use. Copper! Lots and lots of copper. Of course, I'd like to be finding iron. That would be nice. Okay, that appears to be all of that. Okay. Weapon out in case we run into a skeleton. Okay, I'm just checking this out. Anything else around here? I'm not hearing anything. So maybe it's abandoned? Oh, there we go. Okay, you're a novice. Clearly. Okay, so he had 2 shiny coins. Alright, hold it a second. Okay, we have a chest. Little chest. Another copper chest plate recipe. Alright. Like I said, I might be able to sell those in the future. That's the reason I'm holding on to them. Oh, there's also the dresser. I can loot the dresser too. 3 lockpicks. Nice. Nice. Of course, I'd like to be able to make them, but I wouldn't be surprised if you would need iron for that. All right, let's go up. Oh, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? Okay, I hope there's something up above that is going to be worth this. Okay, up, up. Okay, wait a minute. Up, there we go. And this one. Here. Oh, is this another one of these? Okay, hold on a second. I know it's not the same one that I was at before because I left all of the blocks up there. Okay, is there any dust in there? I don't think there's any dust in there. Right here. Okay, so I did this basically for some scattered wood. Yeah, there's nothing there. We ran into the same tower, I think on the first island, and it had the blue powder in there, which we do need. Okay, so where is... Oh, there it is. Well, you know what? We do have the opportunity to look around, don't we? Yeah, that's definitely where I want to go. Yep. All right. What was past that? Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. That's certainly interesting. Okay, and that looks like we have a crashed vessel over there. All right, hold it a second. Don't see anything there. All right, that looks like a tower of some kind back that way. I kind of bypassed these because it doesn't look like there's anything there. Alrighty, so let's get back to the ship. Yeah, I think that the boats that we saw are probably going to have to wait because I'm guessing that this island is going to keep us busy. Alrighty, so... Oh, I got to remember to turn these things on. You know what would be cool? If there was like a switch that you could put down that would start all your energy converters, you know? Or energy generators. Okay, up we go. Oh, wrong way. Okay, feel lucky that I didn't see you because I probably would have killed you. Okay, and back down to 0. Did I look over there? Because I just noticed there's some kind of a thing. Oh, wow, what is that? Okay, so all of a sudden there's a lot of very interesting things around here. All right. I probably can go down a little bit. Oh, faster. I'm guessing this will have skeletons. So we'll search around the area. And then we will go into the tower. Although that looks more like a fortress than a tower because we've seen towers, but you know, very useful indeed, very interesting, I should say. All right. Okay, and slow down. Slow down. Okay, backward a little. Okay, that should be good. Down. Boom, that's perfect. Alright, so I do, however, want to make sure I empty out my inventory. Just to make sure. Okay, so take that. Right, this was the dust that we found at the top of the other one. This time the holder was empty, which is extremely unfortunate. Alright, you should take the fur. Alright, and put that stuff over there. I think the rest of this stuff can go in here. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. I did create water. I shouldn't say that. There's a bucket, this one right here. If you just go take it and bring it to the water, you can gather one at a time. The reason I did that is, of course, that I wanted to make... Not here. That's what I wanted to make. Okay, so the magic liquid. You need this stuff here, the spirit crystal dust. If you make that with water, it makes that. Hold on a second. Right, 1 water, 1 spirit dust. Actually, I think I've gotten them from killing butterflies. The reason is apparently you need it to power this. In order to make any kind of a potion, you have to have one of these. So what you're supposed to do is have 3 alchemical agents with the same trait. And then what it'll be, you'll see what you're going to get up here, and you hit the button and you get it up here. The problem is that they're all invisible to me and I can't see them. And I like this one right here. See, unknown. If it's unknown, it won't let you know. So it's not a matter of like you can try them. I did try different ones for a while and I never got one that had all 3. Or it just doesn't let you do that. All right, let's go. All right, see, here's the thing. I do really need you guys dead. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Because I need the meat. Okay, I'm just helping your species at that point. Because that was just stupid of you. Come on, get up there. Yeah, that's it. I feel really bad about that, but oops. I think that was lavender, right? All right, let's look around. Okay, so that is the tower. Okay, is there anything? Yeah, they're all just sleeping. I guess the desperate screams of their friends don't wake them up. Right? Okay, what is... Corn! Okay, I got a new one. Corn. Okay, are you guys the only ones on this island? I was kind of counting on skeletons. I mean, there's way too many of you on this island, just saying. So I'm kind of doing the environment a favor. Unless there was actually a predator. Yeah, seriously, there's just way too many of you guys. Okay, we got some birds. Oh, eggs. Fried eggs are awesome. I have them on my bar. Which, by the way, reminds me, I'm not actually using them. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, what is this? Oh, those are the, what fruit is that? Tangerines. Okay. I mean, is there anything but the tower? I mean, the tower is awesome, but there doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay. Oh, and, okay, there's one there. And we'll grab some resin. Okay, what am I looking at? First things first, grab that. Tall grass. It's a monolith. They grant temporary buffs. Do I have any? Oh, okay, what do we have here? Increases amount of looted gold from enemies. Okay, that's cool. Can I have some enemies so I can loot some gold from them? Just saying. Not the best thing right now. Are you going to have any gold? I'm sorry, it's just an experiment. He didn't have any gold. Very unfortunate. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Okay, what was it? 14 gold? 25? It's running a total, of course. Okay, so there was just gold lying around here. Okay, I'm not going to complain. What is this? emblem? It's not a what's the name of it? You know, X marks the spot. So, okay, so let me get rid of these. Oh, okay, so we got some copper and we got some more tin. Very nice. Okay, is there anybody here? There doesn't seem to be a single enemy on this island. But somebody has a hole in their pocket. Are you kidding me? Oh, and there's a chest. Okay, that was 59. Okay, so I showed up here with none, and I have enough to upgrade any part of my ship. Okay, so what do we have in here? What is this? It's a dagger, but it poisons. Okay, that's a really nice item. It also has defensive ability, too, it looks like. Okay, that's... What is this? Are you kidding me? Is that like... You know, I gotta test that. Alright, yep, it is telling me it's a staff. Alright, I'm gonna test that out. What do we have here? Alright, well, maybe we can sell that. And then, of course, we have more tangerines. Hold on a minute. Oh, that looks good. I did, however, notice that the number went down. Okay, so... It has 63 charges. It does 10 to 12 damage. And obviously, it's frost damage. So maybe we want to hold on to that for a rainy day. Probably not a bad idea. Do I want to hold that in my hand? Ooh. Oh, I'm getting dual wielding with that. In other words, I don't need to. Oh, that is... I'm going to be using that for a while. I'm going to decide if I want to bring that with me. Okay, so... Okay, now I want an enemy. Ooh. Okay, I got lockpicks and I got 2 more of the copper nails. Yeah, I like this place. There is good rock here. Hold on a minute. Put this over here because I need light. There we go. Seriously? Just gold everywhere. And there's a skull. Can I get that, please? And wow, that looks big. That was big. Okay, that's pretty nice stuff right there. I mean, what is the purpose of this place? A whole bunch of free stuff? Not that I'm complaining or anything like that. I would just like one enemy to test my new thing on there, you know? Alright, back to let there be light. How high is this place? Okay, this looks like the last floor. And I'm seeing a big chest. Bone. And another skull. Okay, is there anything on the outside? I don't see anything on the outside. Let's just deal with this. Okay, more lockpicks. How many do I have? I have 12 lockpicks. Very, very nice. All right, let's see. Okay, wow. 243. Okay, so it's wooden gloves, but it's got a lot of stuff, including increased lockpick chance. So I might want to hold on to that one. Okay, copper, more tin. So I think I can get 3 bronze out of that. And what is with the tangerines? I guess they're just on this island. And then grab that. All right, you know, I am going to take this with me. It's probably going to take me a long time to get through it, but let's face it, I'm never coming back to this tower because there's nothing here anymore. This was definitely a great place to stop, though. Wow. I mean, if for nothing else, the money. And also, that dagger. I guess the dagger combo, because there are 2 of them. And... boom. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that with me. Let's take a look around. Alright, so where is... Right, that's our next stop, I think. Is that 2 ships or one broken in 2? It's probably broken in 2. Wait a minute. Okay, what is there? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it definitely looks interesting. All right, anything else? All right, that's that one. Okay, that right there looks like there's a ship on it. All right, here's what we're going to do. Actually, switching back. I think that island with the big ship on it is probably going to be an episode because it looks really big, and I'm guessing that's going to have a lot of skeletons. Hold on a second. Can you take that? Can you take that? All right, these other ones are going to be here. So, yeah, we're going to be able to make some serious bronze. Now, I think that the did that require the rat's tails? I'm thinking of. Oh, it wouldn't be here. It would be in the smithy, wouldn't it? Okay, bronze. Yeah, I need the rat's tails for those. So I haven't even seen any. So I couldn't make, but I'll just make as much bronze as I possibly can. That's what I'm going to do. All right, let's get in the air. After, of course, I turn the engines on. Which is the reason I want to switch. There we go. See, it's actually telling you right there that this is generating 20 power and the total power is 22 of 40. So these guys, I could make 2 more, but we'd have to upgrade this for speed, which does start sounding like a good idea. All right, and let's go up. All right, so what it is, I'm going to head for this island because I think I see a crashed ship there. There's something there. I don't know if it's a tower, but this one here does seem to have a crashed ship on it and possibly something behind it. All right, so I think what's going to happen is we'll go there, we'll see what's there, and then what we'll do in our next episode is we'll check that out. And, oh, there's another boat. Okay, so I guess we're going to check this boat out, and then we'll check that boat out. And I do mean boats, because they do seem to be boats. All right, we're going to start heading down. There's also something behind that, but I think as long as we have something interesting. Yeah, it does do that. It kind of freezes when you're moving along, because I'm guessing it's generating new maps, new islands and such. What is that? Okay, we do have skeletons though. So let's see about going down. See, right there, is that another ship? Okay, that fit in really nice. Boom, there we go. All right, and once again, let's turn this off. Okay, and let's put these guys in here. I think some of those. Oh, yeah, why don't we do something with this? I was thinking of putting that here. All right, so I can put some more stuff in there. I'm gonna have to organize. Spyglass? I don't know if that's another ship, but it's definitely something worth looking at. All right, so let's get over here and see what's going on with this, and also that. And I did see skeletons, so we're gonna have to keep. Oh, what am I thinking? Right, I wanted to use these cool new daggers. All right, what the heck is this? Okay, that looks like it would be a terrible mistake on my part, but that also looks like a chest. All right, one problem at a time. Okay, Somebody is on me. Okay, so let's do this. And you're poisoned. Oh, that's... You're poisoned. Okay. Okay. Okay, one's dead, two's dead. Okay, generally speaking, I think that went well. It's just that, of course, there were two of them, and one of them had a big hammer. Alright. I hope I can just repair that with a simple repair kit. You know, because it does seem to be magical. Alright. Okay, what was that? Small wooden scaffolding. I kind of thought that was a box, but apparently not. Okay, what is this? Am I going to get... Wait a minute. Oh, I was kind of hoping that that was going to have a X marks the spot, because I don't see an X marks the spot over here. But you know what? We're just going to take a look anyway. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right, so... Do I have... Where is it here? Do I have... I don't have a lot of those. Can I make more? Because I'm probably going to have to nerd pole my way out. All right, 10 more. Okay, so that'd be enough to get me out. All right, but I do want to fill my health up. Because I do see a chest down there. Can I climb that? No, I didn't actually want to do that. Okay, so I came down here for this. Okay, that looks very interesting. That does not look interesting. Can I please have some shoes? I want shoes. Alright, underground here. Can I climb scaffolding? I mean, if you can't climb scaffolding, what good is it? I mean, isn't that the entire purpose? Okay, so we're gonna nerd pole. I mean, you should be able to climb scaffolding. Just saying. Okay, so... Is there anything else? I mean, that looks like something. Looking around, I don't see anything else. Kind of looks like a building. Except, of course, I'm not seeing any way in. Nope, I'm making a second turn and I do not see a way in. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe you gotta float over with the ship and then you'll see something on top. Okay, I lost it. Yeah, maybe it's underneath me and that's the reason I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I can't tell what that is. It's just wood. Okay, so I don't know what this is all about. Unless, of course, is that a chest? That can't be a chest. I don't think that's a chest. Of course, there's no real way to tell, is there? Oh, actually, I think that might be a chest. Yeah, I think that might be a chest. All right, move forward just a little bit. Oh. This is probably a terrible idea. Okay, since that's not even funny. Okay, and I got some more blocks. Well, at least I discovered the secret of the place, right? There's no other chest, right? So if you go to the top, there's a chest. I'll grab that while I'm here. Nothing over here? Nope, I don't see anything. Alright, so back to teleportation mode. It's a good thing we have that. Otherwise, life would be hard. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now, and that is where I'm going to sign off. So in our next episode, we're going to hit that island with the big ship. And then, of course, I don't know if that's another ship, but that is definitely a second one. So we'll find out what all of these are. I'm going to sit right here. I may get a little closer, and then we'll find out what's in the old ships. Maybe something we can put into our new ship. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.